Welcome back. Since there have been newspapers, there have been political cartoonists lampooning the events of the day. But now they're becoming an endangered species. Estimates are there are only around 20 still on newspaper staffs in the U.S. After last Friday, make that 19. Kevin Gallagher, known as Cal, has been drawing for the Sun papers for over 30 years. Here is his very first cartoon for the paper, penned in 1988. Years of skewering everything Maryland and Washington, numerous prizes, including a Pulitzer, and garnering a now international reputation, Kevin was let go from the Sun papers last week. And we are thrilled to say Cal joins us now.
Good to
have
you.
you here.
Yeah.
So what in the heck is going on? What is happening that in the political world of cartooning, from your perspective, they seem to be no longer a necessary addition to the print medium?
Yeah, so it's kind of been bad news and good news. So it started off that newspapers are failing. And so around the country, around the world, as newspapers contract, they're going to lay off people. Cartoonists inevitably become part of that. But the other thing that's a little more interesting is that, cartoons, so I'm doing a good job as a cartoonist, I'm going to get a lot of attention. And it's partly because it's visual, satire is involved, caricature. And so a lot of people will be watching it, but at the same time today, with the strident politics going on, that you can bring unwelcome attention to the cartoon. And it brings a lot of pressure on the newspapers to have a cartoonist that may get them in trouble. So they're looking for easier ways by getting rid of them. But the good news is, online, there's more of an opportunity than ever. My cartoons are seen by millions of people around the globe, thanks to a newsletter that I have and social media.
Well, that's a good thing then. I mean, political cartooning, the wonderful thing about it is it will create an immediate emotional reaction. You might laugh or you might get furious, but it is a clear visual way of instantly giving a message across. It will be sad to see this go.
I agree, but of course the whole newspaper industry, legacy media, is changing so fundamentally. What's it going to look like as everybody's going to the web is quite interesting. There's more satire than ever right now on the web, ever than in history. And so that's kind of exciting to me. It's good for democracy to have that sort of thing. But cartoons' place in it may be diminished, but many of the old veterans like me will still find a way, but I suspect you will not be finding young people warming toward being a political cartoonist.
Yeah. And how are you feeling about the fact you'll no longer be drawing for the Sun papers?
Well, the Sun has been great to me for 31 years. I've had a wonderful run. The city's been great. It's been such an honor to be a cartoonist here in Baltimore. But I have other things I can still get my word. I mean, there's so much to cartoon about. So I'm so happy that I have opportunities, and I've got this newsletter. I'm pretty excited. And people can get my cartoons into their inbox if they want.
And we can also see your work on The Economist.
Yes.
And you have a new Substack, right?
That's right.
All right.
Yeah.
So if you Google, I guess, you will find all these other places we can keep following your cartoons. Because, boy, you make me laugh almost
That's
every
the
time.
idea.
All right. Thank you so much for coming in, Kevin. Cal, we will be looking for your work and watching it and being entertained as we have been all these decades. Now, WJZ, by the way, did reach out to the Sun for comment, and in part what they said to us is, and I quote, "We appreciate Cal's work on the Sun's pages during these many years. At this time, we have decided to allocate our freelance budget to other areas."